Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Detroit Lions and the New Orleans Saints.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, slide. 222, 222. Hey, Ken.
They run again with Hubbard. Oh, he drops a cut to the... And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. Makes a man miss. He's off. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal. He's going to throw it. And the defender comes away with it. Picked up by Jalen Watson.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Here we go. Green 19, got you that? Go.
Throwing on first down. Fields. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
331, 331. Mayday, 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 mayday. Right.
On second down, it's Hubbard. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
Don't jump. Ready? No mas. Green 19, can I see that? Tonight.
Third and long for him here. McMillan on the slant. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throw for Fields. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Now second and 19 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Hey, Chan.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
They've got first down here from the 36. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're throwing it. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Running right side by McMillan. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Down. 45. Set.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Drops it underneath, Swift. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
At the 26-yard line.
Here we go. 319. Good night.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. He dodged the tackle. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints break the tie here in the 1st. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
14, Lions 7. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Setting up to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Saints come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first.
3-19, right to right. To right.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Up, 331, 331. Easy. Chip slant.
Fields on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
The Saints take over.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. In there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Saints take over as he records the 40th interception of his career.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Don't jump, ready?
Out of the shotgun, Fields. On the move, headed right. That's completed right side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
EQ! West right zip. Right.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Short pass brought in. He's got it in the red zone. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
You got a mini base. Here we go. Hey, number 58, who's here, is that? Go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Forced out to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Lions 7. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back now, pressure coming. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A give left side for Gibbs. Spins away. He's got some room. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Hey, going out right here.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
The 35-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ken, here we go, son. 331. Tonight.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go.
331. Tonight.
Fields throwing here. Completed to his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. 319, you guys ready? Tonight.
Fields to throw it. Completed over the middle. Oh, he lost the football. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now.
Don't.
Fields with a chance to run it here. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Turn ball, turn. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. This will be a 44-yard look. Bass's kick is good. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a 1st down. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone.
319, get that.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, set. Delta, Delta. All right.
Hubbard has the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Bass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Now come out throwing. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking in the air here. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Saints do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Pass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Give to Gibbs to start the third. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's going to throw this one. Taking a deep shot here. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is another one too close to that defender, Brock. Knocked away again, and this time it forces 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go get him, go get him, go get him. Green 19, get that. Out. West right there. Hey, Ken. Sit out.
Here's Fields to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. Big man's showing up the yards. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Here we go, son. Green 19, get that.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
551, 12, go.
Off play action, it's Fields. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Hubbard on the give. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
EQ! Out.
Fields on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal. Fields sneaking it. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Saints push their lead further to start the half. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 35, Lions 14.
Bass now to kick this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Hauled in left side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Throwing from the gun here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
For the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st.
And the Lions, 1st down. A gain of 21 yards.
In the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And he's got it. Has a layup for it, but touchdown. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go, son. 3-19, good son. Alpha. EQ. Check. Alpha. West right zip. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. Extend.
Running right. Here's Hubbard. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Fields on third. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Hubbard trying this up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now Fields. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second down, looking for options. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And you just get the play off. Short pass brought in. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running it with Gibbs. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. In 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
He brings it in. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- to 4-point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son. Green now.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Caught by Hubbard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. 11. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Now he's past the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Lions 28. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Rolling into enemy territory. He's still going at the 30. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
At the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Ball is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. A lot hinging on this onside effort now. They need to get it back, score, and kick the point after to tie this up. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, tonight. Green 19. Bunch right. Good night.
Handoff running left. Hubbard. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 222. EQ. Go.
Hubbard again. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Going to need more of those as they trail by a score. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. All right, Lion's just about ready. 1st and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking the safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Here we go, son. 19 instruction. 11. Good night.
Here's another for him. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Saints 49, Lions 35. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll throw it. And this one is launched downfield. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions now within one score in the fourth.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Lions 42.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 3:19, get set.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints leading by 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Delta. Go.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
3:19, get set. Hey, going alpha right here.
Here's a design run. Fields has it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Now the Lions call him timeout. They're first. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 50-yard line.
Here we go, son. 3:31, 3:31. Hey, Monday. Right.
They're going to pass it here. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. 58, we see that. Right.
He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go, son. 3:19, get set. Extend. Out, let's go. Right.
Back to throw it. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time, in the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
He is to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Throwing it again here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
This one's caught. They get this down to the 7-yard line. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
1st and goal, Detroit.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They are throwing it again. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
One final shot here. It's intercepted. That will do it. DeBrill Peppers with the pick. And the Saints make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for